Don't you just love it when you're working on something and your laptop dies and you didn't back it up, even though you know you should have because just a week prior, everything kept crashing every 5 minutes and you tried to back up as many stuff as you wanted, but then it stopped crashing and you decided to work on something else and you didn't back it up again because that seems like a smart idea. Why am I bringing this up? No particular reason. So yeah, my laptop died and the video I was working on got erased from this earth. And now I am trying to find a motivation to start on it again, but in the meantime, I will give you a video because I'm already way too late with my upload schedule. What schedule? Do I have a schedule? I don't know anymore. It used to be there and now it's not. Now, I really enjoy watching those Draw This Again videos. You know, those videos where they draw something they drew the year prior and the year before that and the year before that to just like show the progress of their art in like a single piece. I like that. I'ma steal that. So, I have a lot of old art, but we're going to focus on this book and this folder because that's got the pieces that I wanted to redraw. So this sketchbook is actually like from school. I started it for school. I started it in the back because for some reason I didn't realize I was opening it the wrong way. But like, this is like perspective stuff and like my first school assignments. It's not great. I wasn't a great drawer back in school. But yeah, that's a thing I did. Look, color wheel. But then I decided to repurpose the book and actually start from the right side and put more stuff in it because it was like mostly empty and it felt like a waste. And then this folder is where I keep loose art stuff. And actually like the stuff for the thing I'm wanting to redraw is like right on top, right there, very bright. The peak of my drawing skills. This is pretty old. How old is this? I think I drew this when I was like in my 3rd year of high school. So like freshman year. So what was that, like 2009, 2010? So this thing is at least 10 years old. That was how I drew 10 years ago. Like I said, I was not a great drawer in school, which is kind of ironic because it was an art school. But like when I repurposed this book, like 2 years ago, I decided I wanted to redraw that. And it's actually like kind of in the beginning. Yeah, this is older than 3 years, but don't ask me how old, because I just do not know. There it is. I like decided I wanted to redraw it, but like change it a little bit as well. So that's what I did. And don't ask me why I made the changes I did, because I do not know. I was hoping, I think, to make it more interesting, but now it's just even a worse outfit, honestly. So we're gonna tackle that. This has got to change into something. So let's change it. Yeah. So initially, I had a pretty hard time figuring out what I wanted to do with the outfit. Because, like, I wanted to stay true to the original, but I also wanted something that was, like, a proper outfit. Because, honestly, the ones from, like, the previous times, they're not that great. Plus, like, over the past year or so, I've really been falling down the costume hole, where it's, like, costume makers on YouTube. And they do tutorials and they make clothes. And I've fallen a lot into like the historical costume world, which also features like corsets and stuff and like how they look and how they're made and how they're supposed to be worn and how they're not actually choking the life out of women like all those movies suggests. But so knowing all that info that I know now about corsets, I just could not, in good conscience, make an outfit that would not be okay with how a corset is supposed to be worn. Because I have this thing about wanting to make stuff historically accurate, or at least reasonable, you know? And this outfit just wasn't it. So in the end, I decided to just ditch the corset and go with a high-waisted skirt instead that has like a corset-like look around the waist, you know? You can see it on the drawing, what I mean, so you know. But then after that decision was made, like, the entire outfit had to change. It was just, I was not salvaging that. I could salvage, like, the overall idea of it, but basically it's a redesign. It was necessary. I had to. I'm sorry. It's not a pure redraw because I could not in good conscience do that with all the stuff that I've learned over the past years, which is also part of growing and learning. So that is part of how I've evolved as an artist. I look way more at references and I try to make everything more accurate. I mean, have you looked at the gloves I get? Like, fishnet gloves, is that even a thing? Is that a thing? Does anyone know if those kind of fishnet gloves, like, without even fingers, like, without... They're just basically sleeves, fishnet sleeves. Is that a thing? Is that something people actually wear? Or is that just something my 14, 15-year-old brain made up because I thought it looked cool? And I was probably like in the middle of my emo phase. If somebody knows, just let me know. I'm wondering. Same goes for the shoes. I just do not know. Like, obviously in the first drawing I didn't have shoes. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't know how to draw legs, so I just, long skirt solved. And then in the drawing I did 2 years ago, I gave her shoes, but like I gave her weird boots that don't go with the outfit, like at all. I don't know what I was thinking, so I just ditched them completely. I just gave her some nice new boots. Like, I did stay with the boots, I gave her boots. At least I stayed true to something. Like, even with all the changes I've made, like, I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. Because, I grow as an artist in more ways than once. Like, even though I made all these changes, and it isn't really a redraw anymore, but more of a redesign, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Because, as an artist, you don't just grow in skills. You also grow in where you get your inspiration and how you come to your design and what do you want to draw. And over the years, I have gotten way more into, like, fashion. Like, not actual fashion. Like, like, not with actual clothes. I do not care about fashion at all in my own clothing and how I dress. But in my drawings, I really like to follow certain fashion styles. I like to make stuff fit. I like to make it a complete outfit. I like to be... Maybe it's because I don't do anything fancy with my clothes in real life, but I like to experiment with clothes in my drawings. And I think that's fun. And probably if I ever do this again, I will stay true to this new outfit because I think it's a good outfit. It works. And I'll probably think the same in like another 10 years. Or maybe not. We'll see. I'll just have to do a redraw again. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I've gone off a bit of a tangent about fashion and corsets. But that's just me. Okay, bye.